I'm trying something out really fast. Ooh, it did it. Okay, does everybody see my phone screen? Drop a 1 in the comments if you see my phone screen as the main thing right now. Cool, okay. So I tested this out earlier because I had never actually bought anything using the Klarna app. So I bought something today, just using it just to like test it out, see how it would work. Okay, this Zoom's recording. I'm just gonna go ahead and get started because it really shouldn't take much longer than like 15 minutes or so. Okay, so hopefully this doesn't go too slow. Okay, so you would click the Klarna app. And then I'm going to type in my code to get in. Now I already have my account set up. So they're going to download the Klarna app from the App Store. They will set up an account. It automatically has them set up an account before they can even do anything with the app. So they will set up an account. Then they can go to, let's say they'll go to my website. So CammyWymore.itworks.com. Okay, so they're gonna go through all the normal steps that they would to join. So I can't do this process because I would have to type in for like information, blah, blah, blah. But it would automatically flag me as I was typing in the information because they would notice that I was still, or I was already a distributor. So what I did is I made a video of when I purchased from a different website using this app earlier today. So we'll go ahead and watch it. So this is what I clicked on. I was ready to check out. So actually, I was not ready to check out yet. I go back and I click checkout. I click no thanks. And then I scroll all the way down, and this is important. They want to get to this screen where at the bottom, they're going to see the items, so the total with the items and the total estimated with tax. So they're going to go through all the steps to enroll as they normally would with a distributor before they hit submit, before they don't even need to put any card information in on the website. Just everything to where they can see a total with tax. That's super important. They can't do a total without tax. It can't be $99. That has to be the total with tax. Oh gosh, what happened? Why is it not showing now? Lord Jesus, save me. Give me 1 second. Okay. So they're going to go through the whole process. Then, let me go back. So they're going to go through this whole process. They're going to see the total at the bottom with tax included. Tax, shipping. Shipping's going to be from our website. This website just so happened to not have shipping. So tax, shipping, the whole shebang, the total, because that is what the total would be if they were to normally check out on our website as a distributor. It's going to charge them tax and it's going to charge them shipping. So that $65.67 is there. And then on my screen, you can see at the bottom, it says pay with Klarna. So they would get to this point because the next step is to enter their card information on that website. So they would click pay with Klarna. So when I click pay with Klarna, it's going to automatically go to this, and it's automatically going to put the total that was that was on the previous screen there. I did not put that total in. It automatically puts it in because it automatically sees that I'm about to check out, and that's what the total is. So I would click OK, that black box. And then this is going to say add tax or continue without adding. You want to have them click continue without adding because the tax and the shipping, everything has already been added on. Hopefully that makes sense. It's already been added on. We'll go back to this previous screen. You see at the bottom, tax and shipping has already been added on. So when you get here, you want to click continue without adding because it's still going to have that 65.67 that was previously on the last screen. Okay, so then you're going to click continue without adding and then continue. And this is going to say pay in 4 installments. So the $16.41 was what I paid today. $16.41 will be due in 2 weeks. $16.41 will be due in 4 weeks. And then the final payment of $16.44, I don't know what that's for, whatever, that will be due in 6 weeks. So it's paid over 2-week periods. For 3 payments after the first initial payment, 2 weeks apart each time. That's going to be the total. Gosh dang it, every time my phone shuts off. My phone, anybody else's phone do that? Like you're just not on it for 2 seconds, so it shuts down and then it's fine. It's fine. It's the devil. It's fine. Let me go back. Okay. All right, let's go back here. Okay. So it will show them all the payments automatically. They will see firsthand their payments, when they're going to be due, which ones are going to be due, and that's what's going to be charged on their card. Okay, so we haven't put any card information in yet. Nothing's done yet. So you're going to hit continue at the bottom of the screen. It's going to say, how do you want to fund your ghost card? So the ghost card is what pays for the full total. So basically what happens is Klarna company pays, it works the full total, and whoever is joining as a distributor is paying back the Klarna app. I hope that makes sense. So it's not that it works as getting its full amount that it's charging the time of purchase. It's getting its full amount. We're paying back Klarna because Klarna is paying it for us. So you will enter in your card information here. So I'm actually going to really fast. I'm going to stop broadcasting because it's my card information I had to enter. But I will give you 1 second. I'm going to let it play through. They're going to enter their card information that they would normally pay with. So they're going to enter their card number, expiration date, CVC code. Okay. And then they're going to hit confirm. So okay, now we're here. So now let me go broadcast it again. It has me enter a code in every single time. But this is nice. I'm glad I can use my phone to do this instead of trying to explain all this to you guys. Okay. So I just hit continue on the last screen. I put in all my card information that I would normally pay with, that the 4 payments are going to come off of, and I hit continue. So it's going to go back. It's going to have my card number at the top. It's going to have the 4 payments, and it says first payment due today, second payment is due 2 weeks from purchase date, this third payment is due 4 weeks from purchase date, final payment 6 weeks from purchase date. The total, the absolute total that's going to be charged in the end is going to be down at the bottom. So then you're going to hit continue. Okay, so it's $16.41. That is the first initial payment will be reserved on your card. Your card will not actually be charged until you complete your purchase. If the ghost card has not been used in 24 hours, it will automatically be deleted, and the reservation on your card will be released. Okay, so basically what this means is it goes through all the steps, but you have to finish the payment on the original website that you're ordering from. And this is a step that a lot of people miss because they sign up to be a distributor, and they say that they never got charged, blah, blah, blah. Well, that's just because they didn't go through all the final steps. And I know I'm going through this kind of fast, but it's recorded, and you guys can look over it a little bit later. So this is what will be taken off of my card today because it's reserved. If for some reason, like they backed out, blah, 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 it would be refunded. So it'll say create your card, create your 6567 card. So you're creating a fake card that the Klarna app issues you. This is what it shows you, that Klarna app issues you. It's just like imaginary online card, like it says, limited use, what does that say? Virtual card. Okay. So it has all this information. The Klarna app issues it. It has 6567 because that's the total of what I'd be paying at Ulta. And again, down here at the bottom, it's going to show the 4 payments. So you can click copy card, which is what I did. You could go back to Ulta. You could take like a screenshot. You could write down the card information. I honestly don't know how this works on an Android. I'm going to guess probably the same. But I have an iPhone. I just thought of that. I have no idea how it would work on an Android, but this is the iPhone. So I clicked copy. So we copied all the card information. I took a screenshot because I didn't see the copy button at first. And then I was like, oh, I can copy it. So then it takes me back to the Ulta app. So all I did was I clicked credit card number and it automatically added it in there for me because I had already had it copied. It's really cool how it did it. And you can also see right here how it has all the card information. It has the card number that when I clicked there, it automatically entered it for me, has the expiration date, and it has the CVC code. So then when I clicked security code, it automatically put it all in there for me. You can see how it did it really fast. So then all my address, all that kind of stuff is in there. I scrolled down, making sure everything was good. Again, I want you guys to see, let me go back here, that it is not charging my initial card. It is charging the Klarna card. You can see it in the payment and billing. It's charging the temporary virtual card that Klarna issues you. It's charging that. So Ulta, which I ordered from, got the full 65 whatever money, whatever it was. They got the full amount. I'm not paying payments to Ulta. I'm paying payments to Klarna. Klarna already has my card information that they're going to take the payments out on. So I had somebody message me today and they asked what happens if somebody decides to quit in 2 weeks and they haven't finished paying it. Itworks got all their money that they initially wanted to charge, so nobody's paying them any money. I don't know how that would work. I mean, I think somebody could change their card number, but I don't know how that would work. I'm thinking that there's some way Klarna, I just started playing with this today because I haven't had anybody use it, but I'm going to guess that there's some way Klarna, it gets around all that kind of stuff. So it works as getting all the money. We don't have to worry about somebody quitting in a few weeks and not paying back the full amount or whatever. They're stuck in it. They still have to pay the $99 like anybody else. Oh, come on. This is just a really nice avenue to allow them a way to not have to pay it all up front. So let me go back here really fast. All right. Okay, so like I said, you can see right here, and if somebody is like worried about it charging their card, tell them before they hit submit on the original website, look at payment and billing, and it should not have their card information there. It should be the virtual card that Klarna will issue them. Okay, so also at the bottom, you can see card details have been passed. You can proceed with checkout. So Klarna honestly walks them through the steps at the bottom. So then I scrolled up. I just made sure everything was okay. And then I clicked place order on the Ulta website, just like I normally would. And it went through. It was fine. Great. So then I went back and it hadn't processed yet. It takes a minute to process. And it said, what did it say to me? We'll go back here. So when if they go to the Klarna app, they'll click spending and it'll have their order there. It says merchant processing order. It looks like it hasn't, or it's been processed, but it just hasn't on the Klarna. I don't know. Oh, it went through. Okay, cool. So this did not have there. It just said come back later, processing order, blah, blah. So the payment schedule will be updated later, but they can see where their purchases are. They can see this just hasn't been updated yet, but unpaid balances, it should have that $65.67 minus that first initial payment that they paid there. And it'll show their payment methods, blah, blah, blah. Everything should be there. So if they're concerned whether or not their payment went through, whether or not it worked, whatever, they may have to refresh a little bit, but they can go to purchases, there's 5 buttons at the bottom. They can click spending, go to purchases, and it will show where they ordered from, and it'll just say merchant processing order, and it'll have $0 here is what it did at first. So they know that it at least went through. And then once it does go through, I literally did this, I think at 7 p.m. tonight. So it hasn't been that long. And now it's updated the price, all that kind of stuff. It's updated the payment method, the order reference number that wasn't there, purchase date wasn't there, all that kind of stuff. So, do you guys have any questions? Is there anything that you want me to go over? Can they choose? They can't choose what the first payment amount is. It's always a fourth of it. So it's broken up into 4 payments. So when they join, it's going to be right around $27-ish is what I've heard it's around. I'm going to guess it's between 25 and 30-ish because there's tax and shipping added onto it. But I know it's $99 and then just tax and shipping. So I'm going to guess it's right around that $25 to $30 mark, but it's broken up into 4 payments. So it's always going to be 1/4. Does anybody else have any questions? Nope. Okay, guys. Hopefully this makes sense. I'll post it in the Lion Chasers, tag your teams, and let me guys know if you have any more questions. Okay. Bye, guys.